witches and gentlefolk, welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live TTRPG actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, they, and you can call me Char. Tonight will be our 4th episode of our D&D show, Forgotten Guardians. Before we get into the episode, we do want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and the United States and how they have and continue to take from Indigenous people to this day. The effects of colonization are still felt today, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Semiahmoo, Kaitzi, Coquitlam, Stolomatski, Sumas, Noxx, Kwantlen, Kaikate, Sawasan, Muskogee, Cherokee, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources as a place to start. My Sharkadillo slaying players are ready to go.
Woo! Hello, everyone. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I am back playing Noxx Zaros. Pronouns he, him, and he is a warlock / rogue tiefling.
Yo. My name is Katrina. You can call me Kat. My pronouns are she, they, but I'm comfortable with any. And I am back playing Hestia, Fire Lady, half elf, paladin, / sorcerer. Something else.
Hello, my name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Acacius of the Brae, and he, they is a Oath of the Ancients paladin.
My name is Kelly, and my pronouns are they, them, and I am playing the spooky story lady, Florence Chance. Her pronouns are she, her. She's a human, and she plays a bard.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so sad.
Let's see. I am CasperDaNBGhost. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Waverly, Jericho, the wild blood hunter whose pronouns are whatever I feel like in the moment. Any. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
We are using Sirenscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. You can check them out at sirenscape.com. And we will be featuring songs from Critical Role's albums Welcome to Taldor and Welcome to Wildmount, which are available on all streaming platforms. Thank you, Critical Role, for letting us use your cool music. New this season, not today, I don't think, depending on how things go, we are featuring battle maps by Tom Kartos, who provides them free of charge to combat AI art and art theft in the community. You can check those out at tomkartos.com. And we also feature battle tokens designed by 2 Minute Tabletop, which has a library of free-to-use tokens that you can use to customize yourself with a handy online builder. You can check that out at 2minutetabletop.com. Potential content warnings for today's episode include undead, rotting flesh, and body horror. So if any of these things are something that you need to not hear or think about today, feel free to skip this episode and we will see you next time. I always do a last time on so you won't feel like you're lost in the woods. Which is funny because the players are in the woods right now.
Yeah, circle back with this body horror thing. Out of combat? What is going on?
Like, do I have to be here for this?
How Kronbernian? Give me on the meter.
Yeah, scale.
Without further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Tabletop Tiddies Forgotten Guardians. Last time on Tabletop Tiddies, the Forgotten Guardians found themselves facing a venom troll, the Hungry, and a Sharkadillo? An undead Sharkadillo. The battle was fierce, with Florence pulling an oracle card that allowed the entire party to teleport mid-battle. Waverly had Katrina, their basilisk, join the fray, and the party was faced with acid damage whenever they managed to injure this troll. The undead Sharkadillo proved to be a fierce enemy, jumping and crashing into groups of the Guardians and knocking more than a few of the party unconscious. However, Fearsome or no, these undead plus creatures were no match for the Forgotten Guardians, who slayed them all within this dark forest. As the creatures bubble and wither away vanquished, a few glittering objects emerge. A small golden amulet with a dark stone clasped inside, a delicate wooden pipe, and a ruby etched with eldritch runes, as well as about 500 gold pieces. Most of you are currently poisoned and feeling quite awful. After a hard battle, now may be a good time to find a spot to rest and spend some time with these items.
Wow.
Yo, look at all that money. Look at all that money. As he like tries not to puke because he's poisoned. You're rich. Oh god.
Just breathe through your nose. Breathe through your nose, Noxx. It's gonna be fine.
Noxx, I got you, bruh. And I'm gonna go in and give him a bear hug. And
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I am curing your poisoned
Okay.
through the power of friendship and hugs.
Noxx, you feel so much better instantly.
Wow.
Got
Thanks.
you, bruh.
Did you actually cure my poison, or was
Yeah,
it
I did.
actually
I
just
actually cured
giving?
you. No, I can
Okay.
lay on hands.
You didn't actually say lay on hands, so I just wanted to like make sure you weren't just giving me a normal hug, because sometimes you just do that.
No,
I can't tell anymore, man. It's all. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So
Cool.
that was wild.
Is anybody else in need of?
Yes, both me and Katrina are also poisoned.
Yikes.
Oh, also, yeah, I'd like to fucking
Sorry, bro.
find a-
I like cured you earlier. Yes.
I'd like to lay down
fun.
or something.
That's
'cause,
cool.
You know, 4 HP. I'm
Can we
not feeling
like
so hot.
grab this stuff and go to a more secure location?
Yeah, I'm down.
What, you don't want to hang out by the goo?
No.
No,
Why
I've had
goo?
bad experiences with goo.
Goo's bad. I mean,
I-
some goo's okay, but not this goo's bad. This goo's bad.
Yeah.
What goo is up? Never
I don't
mind.
want to talk about
Never
it.
mind.
Nice.
Very quickly, never mind.
About 5 minutes back from where this battle occurred, there was just after the large sinkhole that you passed, there was a cluster of trees that still had some leaves that you feel might provide a bit of shelter for you to spend the evening.
Florence is still just there, like flicking through the cards in her case, just like standing where she was at the end of the battle.
I'll go over to Florence. Are you okay?
Yes, yeah.
Well, if there's anything that we can do for you, but I think maybe a rest might be the best.
Hurried. Do we have anywhere to stay?
Tree?
Tree it is then.
Do you want a lift? Can you walk?
I'll be fine. And just sort of like suction my heels out of the mud.
Did somebody heal me? I don't remember.
I thought.
Acacius did some healing during the battle.
I thought
Okay.
you got healed of poison.
Yeah, poison.
Right.
And if
no,
I got
but then-
healed,
Then he got
then-
Then Waverly got poisoned again.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I'm still poisoned.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh that hard.
You know what?
you-
It's fine.
As you gather yourselves your new loot and sort of dust yourself off, or like, you know, the equivalent but mud, the poison does begin to fade away, and you feel more yourselves as you
also
journey
was
back to this area. I think everybody was almost everyone.
Even Katrina.
And you are able to find that aforementioned tree very easily, set up some sort of nice bedding for you that's a bit waterproof from the mud. Are you lighting a fire when you set up camp?
Yeah, for
Think
sure.
so.
Immediately.
at Hestia.
Yeah.
Like, I
alright.
don't think there's ever been a camp that we've had that hasn't had a
Yeah.
fire.
If for some reason I forget, I assume at some point the group looks at me and I go like,
We're cold.
right.
Acacius is in the corner just kind of like crafting some antibacterial herbs and stuff to make a nice little tea to help soothe everyone's nerves and
And
any
wounds.
potential wounds. But it's just for drinking, so it does about as much as herbal tea remedies do.
Would any of those work burned? And I sort of hold up the pipe that we got from the
Yo.
creature.
Hey.
Not, no, but more medicinal. Wait.
Sure. It's fine. That's fine.
What was the question?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like really focused.
You got herbs to smoke, bruh?
I got herbs. Oh, I'm not these ones, but I got some in my bag.
There
Just
you
like
go. I got
just-
you, Florence.
regular stuff. Nothing too.
I'm
It's like,
just
I
gonna
mean-
check the perimeter while y'all that.
like what kind of regular stuff? I got some leaves. I got some like moss,
Some mint and tobacco, perhaps?
mint and tobacco.
Because
Shard,
you know Florence
did-
100% smoking menthols.
I feel like I for sure have mint. I would say like Shard, do I have tobacco? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I pull out some tobacco in a little cloth sachet and I hand it over to you with my little bag of dried mint leaves.
All right, that's what I'm doing during my rest.
When I'm trolling the perimeter, it's literally just me taking a nap on Karina's back, and she's just walking around.
Nice.
Yeah, she doesn't have her blinders on, so we're far enough away so she's not looking at the party. It's just wandering.
Split up this gold evenly, or just put it all into my bag with the berry juice.
I would have taken my 100 gold before.
All right,
I
we're
left.
splitting it up. Then. yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I want my gold in with the berry juice. Unless it's in a different container, then I get it, but...
They're in the little glass vials that we got, and he's like moving around.
They
in a little,
okay, or
like,
they
fanny
not-
pack style thing. He's like,
Are they
"Yeah, I mean, they're
cracked in
fine."
any way?
No,
We were in
it's
a
not
very
cracked.
intense combat situation.
The cork is a little sticky, but
Gross.
the actual bottle's fine.
I would say
Okay.
this is probably good timing, as we will need maybe more potions, maybe some more equipment for the journey ahead. I myself might want to look into acquiring a shield, if possible, but only if time permits. What are all you thinking to do with your 100 gold?
Oh, once we get into town?
Yes.
My
know.
aesthetic is fairly
Buy some
immaculate,
stuff?
so I don't feel like I need anything.
Maybe some drinks?
I think maybe some drinks would be good, but this is me being responsible for once in my life. I think we might want to like look at upgrading some of our shit. See how much it costs at least. If we have to save up more, we have to save up more. But I don't want to get fucking poisoned again. I'd like to kill things faster.
Yes.
Florence, as you're talking with the party and smoking your pipe, you notice that the smoke emanating from it isn't dissipating away.
Whoa.
Hey, can you do any cool shapes?
Sassy.
Speaking of cool shapes, what does the party see as you're smoking this pipe, knowing what it does?
So I think during the conversation, everyone might get a little bit uncomfortable as it's slowly showing the events that happened just before the massacre of all the other Forgotten Guardians. Basically like a beacon tower that's sort of like over embossed of the actual one appears as like little miniatures of us are almost like stop motion walking towards it and fighting off demons along the way. It's almost like the intro to Resident Evil: The Village.
Ooh.
In that very like spooky sort of like bramble aesthetic, but all smoky and stuff. And I think Florence isn't even really aware that it's happening. It's just that's what people do with pipes, right?
Yeah,
Pip, pip, pip.
because you got a pipe of remembrance.
Yeah.
So cool.
And that was our most impressive achievement. Surviving.
Yeah.
And lighting
Love
the
to do
beacon,
that.
you know, all that stuff.
I don't understand why people smoke. What does it do for you?
Constricts the blood vessels, so when you're having anxiety, it's harder for the blood to flow through your body, and you don't feel anxious anymore.
Hestia's trying to remember if there's ever a time she's felt anxious.
Wow. Okay. Rub it in. Fine. That's whatever.
Plus, it looks cool.
I wish I knew what it was like to be you, Hestia. That's wild. I'm just fiddling with this amulet, I think. Just sitting here nursing like 4 HP, hoping I somehow just feel better. It's like I'm like trying not to nod off, I think, while I'm doing this. I'm just like,
Oh, I didn't know you were that low. Did you see that? Do you see that? Because I can heal you.
no, I think you just see me like holding in like fucking like acid burns.
Skin flap. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, we're sleeping soon, right?
Yeah, that's
almost
true.
bedtime. It's almost bedtime.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yep.
And as you play with this amulet, it's sort of like it matches already the aesthetic of many of your necklaces that you do like to wear around your neck already. And over the first hour or so of this long rest, you attune to this item, which is a dark shard amulet, which is only able to be attuned to by a warlock. And you feel a sense of possibility and a chaotic energy that you're pretty familiar with when you're playing with this necklace.
Interesting. Where did you just drop from the sky, little buddy? Just like looking at this fucking shard, like, huh? All right, just puts it on. It's just like weird. All right.
And a wide range of abilities come to you with the possibility of failure.
It'll be interesting. I never fail. I don't know what you're talking about. So tired. 4 HP. I think I just like pass out.
But wait, I think by this time, Waves is gonna come back, like close up. Well, I'm gonna just shutter Karina so she can't petrify the party.
Whip, whip.
And then just like take a spot by the fire and like take a nap. I'm not as bad as Noxx, but like I'm napping, but I'm also listening to everything that's around me.
Oh yeah, I'll respond to anything that's loud enough to like wake me up momentarily, and then I'll just fucking pass right the fuck back out.
And one by one, people get ready for bed, and Hestia, you're staring into these flames that you love to watch dance at every campfire that you ever make. And as you're doing this, your sword in your hand, you find that the ruby that your party came into contact with is actually engraved or like etched into your hilt, the hilt of your blade now, as this ruby of the war mage seems to be one with your abilities. You get, as the course of the hour staring into this fire goes over time, you feel your magic abilities connect to your blade more than they ever have before. you will be able to use this as your spellcasting focus from this point on.
Yeah, that is so freaking cool. And I think having it appear in front of her, she kind of knew that it was calling to her, which is interesting because jewelry, pretty stone, not too much of a flashy lady. But after holding it in her hands and then having it close to her sword, it just kind of made sense and they just fit. Hestia's feeling pretty good. Like, sure, do we have 10 HP? Absolutely. But there's nothing better than a big battle to make her feel like something's going right in the world, in her life, is big slashing, big baddies. And yeah, the rest of the party is looking worse for wear, and I think she's going to stay up and just admire the fire and admire the job well done.
Nice. And the course of the evening runs pretty standard for your usual traveling, night watches, etc. Nothing out of the ordinary. No beasts come by. No northern lights either in this dark forest. And you pack up, ready to head off. You think there's about an hour or so's journey left until you're going to get to where the entrance of the Coldrock Hollow might be. And as you head off, who is going to be sort of leading the charge here?
I feel like that
I'll take it.
Waves.
Because I'll have Rudolph at the ready.
All right.
I will be
Sure.
with you for sure, the friend.
I will also be riding Karina. She's feeling better now.
Which means that... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
When I, just going forward, when I roll to determine my tale from beyond, do you want me to declare it, or do you just trust that I'll roll and use it properly?
Whichever one you would like. If you feel... If you want to be, like, excited and share the roll for the day, then go for it.
I mean,
Or
I
if you
share
wanna
it when I
keep-
use
Tell
it. So just
Yeah.
as she walks, she draws a card from the case and
All
puts
right.
it in her pocket. And,
I love hearing about it.
oh no, I'll declare it when I use it, just not when I pull it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So Waverly, please make a perception check. And let's have you do it at advantage with Karina assisting you.
Yeah. I said that, and I couldn't find my mouse. Wow, 10!
10!
You had one shot, D&D.
That's with
Beyond.
advantage?
That is with advantage. 10 with
Woo!
advantage.
Which means that as you do notice something. As you head out on this journey, you notice that the Venom Troll's corpse / associated goo remnants is missing.
Oh god.
The corpses of other vanquished creatures still seem to be there.
Well, I will make a personal note, but there is no reason to inform the party of something like that at all.
All right, and we will be right back on that cliffhanger.
Whoa.
All right, we'll be right back. 25.
Oh no!
What happened?
Wait, what's up?
Sara can't hear anything, and then their thing fell.
Oh no.
I think it maybe it unplugged something.
25.
Yeah, probably. My headphones are pushing on my glasses and it's hurting my head.
Oh no.
Ah!
Struggles are real.
Rip.
Oh no. We cannot hear you neither. I don't know why I said that, assuming that she also can't hear anything.
I love that though. Waverly's like, okay, cool. Not gonna tell anybody that. What is this? Descending into January?
Communication is key. Communication is key.
It's fine.
There we
It's
go.
not like there's a. It's not like it's a zombie. It's just a.
It's not. How,
Acid
that's
troll.
literally what the whole campaign is about.
Zoomies.
Fine.
Zoomaloomy zoomies.
Sarah, do you hear us now? We hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Good.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just stopped. And then I was like, why did it stop? And then I got
The thing
angry.
was like, I'm gonna attack you.
Yeah.
I was like, why is Rachel
Why is this
shocked? I hear
happening?
nothing. What am I missing?
I'm making excellent choices.
Yeah, the
What happened?
ogre's body is missing, and Waverly saw that and decided to make a mental note and not acknowledge or tell any of us about it.
Yeah.
And the ogre's body is missing.
The ogre that
acid
we
troll.
killed, or the acid thing we killed, the body's gone.
Didn't it
Yeah.
like turn to sludge or something?
The goo
No,
is
that was
gone.
everyone else.
Oh,
like the
All
goo.
of it gone.
Yeah. The acid thing probably was the acid from the blood probably ate through the ground, and that's what happened. Like, it's nothing to worry about. We're fine.
Yeah.
okay, whatever. I'm ready. Let's go back.
Let's
Here
go.
I
All right.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Going. Wait one sec. Let me write down. 28:30.
Sorry.
Going back in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. Sorry for that little technical glitch. But yes, so Waverly, you're making a mental note of this change in the landscape, shall we say, as you continue pressing forward.
Yeah, I'm like, Waves is just assuming that the acid like ate through the ground and it's nothing to really worry about. It's just like, okay, it's missing, whatever. We got stuff in front of us.
Okay. And you continue pressing forward. The journey itself still relatively uneventful. The trees are dwindling out the closer that you get to the mountains. And over that next hour, the air does begin to chill. You notice a bit of frost start to come from your breath. And you know that the entrance to Coldrock Hollow awaits pretty close by. It takes about 10 minutes or so of searching before you do find the entrance. And there's a long stretch of dark tunnel that's welcoming you forward. And here also, Waverly, you would notice that the tunnel seems to be too narrow for Katrina to pass through. But you also spot an overhang of rock with a shielded area from the cold that would be a perfect spot for her to wait for you.
Okay. I'm going to have to take away the draft. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm going to hop off Katrina, have her shake her blinds closed. Oh, actually, no, I lied. And like, I'm gonna hop off Katrina and then just like give her the direction to wait out and keep watch up top. And I still have Rudolph at the ready, like in front of me, pointed towards the entrance of the cavern, while I wait for everybody else to catch up. Like, while I wait for everyone else, and we're regrouping. I'm like, I'm not gonna get surprised. That's just
I'm ready.
It's just stuck in the middle of the cavern.
All right. It is not glowing. It's quite dark in there.
Maybe we'll have new statues when we come back out. From Karina making.
I got it. I understood.
Yeah, very good. Yes, yes.
Does anyone have a light?
Hestia.
Control flames.
Does anyone have a light?
1, 2, 3. Control flames.
Are you just flaming on your sword, or what's happening? Flame in your hand.
Yeah. I mean, if other people have torches and they want them lit, so we have a bigger circumference, cool. But if not, it'll be flame on in the hands.
I
Both
have
hands.
this
One
candle.
hand. One hand.
This candle
You
would
have a-
probably not produce a lot, but I don't carry a torch. It's very bulky.
Please keep your candle then.
I'll stay close near you.
Yeah,
These
I'll
human
put
eyes
myself in
don't-
the center of the group.
I'm gonna lead the group ahead because I've got dark vision.
Yeah, you do.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and I'm not gonna be too far ahead. I'm like 10 feet ahead of the rest of the group.
I will also I'll follow behind just because I also have dark vision. So if anybody gets too far behind, we can kind of be like, "Yo, over here."
All right.
Sneak party.
So who out of the party has dark vision? Noxx and Hestia. And Waverly.
Wait, who doesn't have?
Does.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be me.
3 out of 5. That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Bad.
And it's smart of you to separate yourselves. So you head in knowing that the directions you were given was to keep right along the path at every branching fork as you press on. So it's about, as you enter Hestia, you've got your flames in your hands, and the dark vision party members are on either end of the group as you're pressing forward. Is there anything else that you wanted to do to prepare yourselves before heading into the cave?
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
knock one arrow.
Listen,
Classic.
this is a new character, but this is a spell I had as Bera. I'm going to cast Dancing Lights and produce
Hey.
4 like very blue flickering flames just floating, 4 of them, just in a little parameter around me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like blue shells
Yes.
in Mario Party.
Dang it. Not yeah. More like Will-o'-the-Wisps, but
Yes, of course. Sorry, I
it's
didn't
supposed
mean
to be cool and spooky. Come on.
It is cool. It is cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Getting hit with a blue shell is the spookiest shit.
That's true.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Land spike first on you.
I'll definitely make a point to classic, and it will probably be a classic in this campaign, but to every little bit, depending on how deep this cavern goes, to use divine sense to look out for those stinky zombies. I keep on saying zombies, but you don't have to make them zoomy. I don't know if that's something you want.
Yeah.
Make them zoomy.
That's
Don't give
setting
her
us
any
up for
ideas.
failure.
I'd much prefer some shamblers.
No. Give me someone. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep a nose out for undead fiend. Blood hunter. I get advantage on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, what's the vibe? Are we sneaking? Because we have a torch and lights.
I'm sneaking. 'cause
Some
I'm-
of you have a torch.
I'm 10
I'm-
feet ahead of y'all.
I don't have a. I'm just here.
I'm not sneaky,
We'll be
but
the
feel
canary.
free to sneak.
Clang,
Yeah,
clang, clang.
yeah, you guys can sneak. The
Hestia and I
loudest
are gonna
person.
chat as we walk.
Okay,
into the
team
tunnel.
distraction over here.
We use,
right in the middle.
yeah, we use the bear logic, where the louder we are, the better it is.
Boy, do I love walking in caves as a trio. Yep, just the 3 of us.
just the 3 of us.
Yeah, but I am stealthing.
I'm
10 feet
trying-
in front of these guys.
Trying to keep as far away as I can to be sneaky, but not far enough away where I couldn't actually just join the group and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
All right.
Too bad Noxx and Waverly could not join us for this adventure.
Oh, I'm gonna miss my bro. Looks into the shadows behind, unable to spot. Bro.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Sorry. I won't. I won't talk to you. I'll
Look
just
at
keep
me.
going. I'm not looking at
don't
you. I'm
perceive
looking
me.
forward.
Do not perceive me.
Remember what happened last time? We conversated too loud in front of the monster's lair.
Should I be quiet then? Like, should I not chat? Is
No.
that a
No,
thing now?
that's the last. That's the last word you hear from Waverly before they go into the cave. No.
Into the darkness. If you're hoping to stay out of the range of the light from dancing lights and Hestia's flames, you'll probably have to be a bit farther ahead than just 10 feet. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll sneak far enough ahead to where, like, if Rudolph goes off, I'll have at least enough time to be like, "Yo, trouble!" die. So it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going
I'll stay
to,
out of the range of their lights.
even though Waverly told us not to, I'm going to begin like calmly telling stories, which is my form of counter charm. And anybody within 30 feet who can
Bam.
hear my stories being told will get advantage on frightened or charmed rolls.
That's fun.
And it's
Ooh.
I'll
spoopy
stay
in
within
here.
30 feet, though.
So I'm just whispering, like,
Nice.
under my breath, just, like, names of other forgotten guardian, or other guardians, not the forgotten ones.
Not to put you on the spot, but I would say also that this might be a good moment to have a past wish happen of hearing a tale of the kindred souls while you're walking.
Well, as we've found ourselves quite lucky to be in the presence of a powerful woman, perhaps a story about one of the more powerful members of the kindred souls. Dan is quite large and powerful. And a defining trait early on, she did become more confident in herself and became a dedicated member of the party. They would probably not have survived as Dan ran headlong into danger. And I kind of like look up to where I assume Waverly is and just kind of like grin, not like cheekishly, but like knowingly about the actual stories. And me saying that Dan is the first one to run in is my attempt to put Waverly in a more strategic position.
Waverly's not saying a thing.
I'll just keep telling that story, or telling more stories like in that regard, doing my counter charm.
Nice.
Do you know any stories about, that cool tree goddess that everybody keeps talking about?
Oh,
I don't
yes,
know. I want to
plenty.
hear more about this Dan. Was she like hot?
Oh, quite yes. And of course they were all friends of Willow. But seeing as Waverly has made a point to make it a goal of yours to learn a story of Willow, I'm not going to tell you one.
Damn it!
Noxx? She might have just told the story anyways.
Yes, there was a tree. Oh, wait.
Fine. Sooner or later you'll forget, and then I'll just get one. It'll be fine. It'll be
There was
fine.
I believe that Dan was quite fond of pirates.
Yeah, she's married now, is the only thing Waves is like, you hear a wave echo back. I mean, they both are, so.
And then about 10 minutes of this. First, let's do stealth check for those who are trying to be sneaky.
Darn, I hoped you forgot. I got a natural 20, so
Yeah.
technically-
Advantage on stealth checks.
I do not get advantage on stealth checks, but this is my new favorite die.
I got a dirty 20.
Woo! All right.
All my 20s are dirty.
You're able, I mean, the terrain here is like rocky, so some pebbles are shifting every now and then as your group continues to make your way forward. But those of you that are trying to be a bit separated from the rest of the Guardians are able to do so, and you feel quite confident in your abilities to be sneaking right now. Waverly, since you're at the front, you're leading the pack here. There's a few rope ladders down that you have to crawl through, a few more expanses of dark tunnel. And eventually you come across another landmark that you were hoping to find, which is an ice pool. It's about 30 feet in diameter, and it glimmers onyx black from the stones that line the bottom of it. Across the pool are 4 tunnel entrances, and you know that you must take the eastmost tunnel once you cross this pool.
Okie doke. I'm gonna stop at the edge of the water, and stick a finger in it to see how cold it is.
So I should have been more clear because you put your finger down and it is like ice. Solid.
Solid ice.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
frozen solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
I was mistaken. Yeah, because I know that I need to get a big ass obsidian rock before
Yeah.
before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is this the first obsidian we've seen in this tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Do we know which way is east? The Acacius says out loud to the group.
you're gonna get a look from Waverly like, yes.
We're in the middle of a mountain. Which way is east?
And I point to the eastmost one.
Do you have an ability that lets you know where east is?
Nope. I'm just gonna be that confident.
Okay, roll survival.
East is that
At least
way.
that's again.
I'm gonna say DC 17.
Holy.
Hang
Damn.
on. I see. I have advantage on survival, but I'm making sure this qualifies.
Might be sniffy survival, and I don't know if you can smell
Sniff
it.
all directions.
What does east
Oh, I'm
smell
shifted.
like?
Damn it. Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
shifted. So please like me.
Oh,
Point
fuck,
back
is
where
it
we came.
blind confidence, too?
Hang on.
Not
Hang
even,
on.
like-
+5. So I have to math. 11 plus 5 is not enough.
16.
Never
It's not
mind.
enough, 16.
That's so freaking close.
Yikes!
You know, they say
Alright.
Dan was the navigator of the group.
I thought,
Said that.
oh, Waverly was with the.
Stories down the line.
I smell. Okay.
But I'm
Well-
going to confidently point to the one that's on like the far right.
Okay.
They did say keep going right.
Right, but the fact that they say east implies it's probably not right. But you know what? I trust Waverly. Waverly's my bro. We've been through all this together. Let's go. Do we want to like? I mean, there's a lake. Sorry, not lake. A little pool here that's frozen solid. I don't know if we want anything with that, but
I'm gonna I
it's a
think
pool.
I think we shouldn't bunch up. We should try and keep it spread apart, because if we're all bunched up, I don't know how thick this ice is, and Hestia runs hot, so
Hestia
Water.
is frozen solid. Does not want to cross this at all. Just like knows how heavy she is, how warm she is, like all of these things, and is like, the first time you've seen her, like maybe a little shooketh.
keep
Sorry,
it
do we-
spread apart. And
Do we have to
should be
cross this
good.
pool to get there, or is it like?
There are the 4 entrances for the tunnels are across this frozen pool.
All right, I'll go first. I'm gonna go by a wall so I can like touch the side and assume that
we
the
have any
ice
rope?
will be shallower. It's just it's frozen solid. You tapped it. It's fine.
I've got rope. I will be
Cool.
using rope.
Cool. Before Acacius does anything super stupid, I'm gonna wrap a rope around him and like,
I have sensitive skin. I get rope burn from
Mhm.
ropes.
where? Go.
I'm not into Okay.
Acacius, before you leave, just remember this isn't the first time you've been on thin ice. And I'll give you bardic inspiration.
That almost feels like an insult.
Saucy. I like it.
All right, off I go.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun.
Are you doing any special strategy, or oh yeah, you said you're going
Yeah,
towards
walk
the
along
edge.
the side along the wall, so that way I can have the wall as support, and also in case shit hits the fan, I have my little spidery climb hoof shoes that I'll go on the side. But I know it says it doesn't work with slippery stuff, so I'm a little concerned that there's ice on the walls as well. But you know, just go boldly where no
Parkour.
Vader has gone.
yeah. I wasn't sure who out of the party had those, so it's you, Acacius. You have the slippers of spider climbing. Okay. Please roll a survival check.
Alrighty.
You can do it with advantage because you applied a specific strategy that I feel is intelligent.
Nice. Star approves.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's a lot better. With advantage, it was a 19.
Okay, yeah. You feel like you hear the like sound, not of like cracking, but you know, like when weight is applied to thick ice as you're walking. But your hoofs manage to make your way across just fine.
I can honestly say, Char, I don't know what that sound is.
Really?
No, I've never heard that before.
Oh, it's so clear to me. Oh,
Okay.
get in the comments, people. Get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
Do you know what I just described?
I'm gonna have my dancing lights follow Acacius and like almost divide as they go along. So we almost have like flares along the ice. How
So
far
this
away
whole
is it?
area is like illuminated in this blue energy from your dancing lights, Florence. Pretty.
And how across is the exit?
About 30 feet away. There's like, let's say 40 feet because it's 30 feet of ice and then 10 feet of like back into regular stone / dirt.
I'm gonna present my hand with like the back of the hand up to Hestia.
Nice.
I grab the hand.
And I'm gonna dimension door. So the second you touch the hand, it's almost like spirits have like hugged us and like pulled us backwards into the afterlife.
Please say this was like super unsettling.
Yes, and it's like
Hestia probably hates it the most out of everybody.
it's almost like we're lost. Like we're just dreaming for like a solid second, and then we're like pushed out across the ice back into the world of the living.
You want me to do anything with this rock? Oh.
I don't know why. If I wasn't so scared, I would not have grabbed your hand, but I forgot, and now
You forget every time. We've done that a lot.
Acacius, take the rope off. Take the rope off, and
Okay.
I'll start pulling it back as soon as
You don't want me to tie it or okay? It just goes.
Just taking it back.
Well, I was thinking that Acacia keeps the rope on that side and we
Yeah.
tie ourselves, so that way if we fall in, they can
That
pull us to
probably
the
would have been
correct
smart,
side.
eh?
that's
Hey.
okay.
But I mean, as long as we get out of the ice, it seems like it's pretty sturdy. I'm not really worried about it.
I'm gonna see, like, my thinking was, and I tie the rope around Noxx. I tie the rope around myself, but at like the far end. So there's like a good 20 feet of rope between us. And then I shift into my half form where I've got like my claws, and like kind of.
Oh, are we going sledding? Is this what's happening right now?
Yo.
I was just gonna slip and slide across this thing, but this is even better. Fuck yeah, let's go.
No, you can slip and slide as much as you want to. We're gonna just anchor each other. I am not a sled dog. I've told you.
Listen, you look like, we're going ropes and we're going on ice and listen, I can't pull you. So I can't slip and slide if I'm attached to you with this rope. I'm not that strong. Like, you are very muscular and I'm strong, but I'm not that strong, okay?
Okay. Just go. Like, I'm just here to make sure you don't fall into a hole.
Okay.
Noxx,
fair.
if Acacius can do it, you stand a chance. And I'll give you bardic inspiration as well.
Nice.
Thank you, I think. Yeah, I'm just fucking going for it. Can I? Is there enough rope available to me that I can actually, like, just, like, yeet myself across the ice and just slide across?
It's 30 feet across, and Waves left 20 feet of rope between the two of you. So there'll be 20 feet before Waves gets pulled.
I will run with you.
Oh, yeah.
If you finish the penguin sled across the way.
I'm gonna try to, like, stand and, like slide and, like, draw me, like, one of your French girls pose. Just, like, everybody.
Oh.
I've got my claws out, so I'm not slipping and sliding across the thing, but that's fine. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I'm into it. Let's just
All
do it.
right. Then both of you make survival checks.
And I have Bardic Inspiration, which you said, which dice? It's a D8? Or is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I might not even... I'll just do it anyways, because fuck it.
I got 18 plus 5.
25!
Woo! All right. Yeah, both of you are able to get across, no problem.
What is with the finger guns?
The draw me like one of your French girls pose works out very well. And so do the little puppy pads on your hybrid form.
More claw, less paw.
And you're all safely now on the other side. You beat my ice encounter.
That's why I play a spellcaster, to ruin all of your puzzles.
I'm gonna untie the rope from Noxx as they're still on the ground doing the draw me like one of your French girls, and I'm just gonna like, just give me that back and like just pull the rope out from underneath them.
Thanks, Jericho. That was some good times. Your guns.
And you head in the direction of the rightmost tunnel, as that's the
Yes.
one Waverly pointed to.
East.
Very confidently.
That is correct.
Very confidently.
All right. The dancing lights continue to light your way, as well as Hestia's flames. And it's about 3 minutes in where you see that the tunnel meets a dead end.
Okay, so
This a thing? Should we just...
is there a right side
Is this
of
like
this
a...
dead end?
Is this some magic stuff? I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Nice.
All of your party members glow.
Yeah.
No other things appear
Okay.
in the immediate area.
But we're like at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing's glowing.
Mm-hmm.
I heard once of a time that Dan punched right through a mountain, though that might be exaggerating.
No, she did that.
All right.
Waves is gonna turn around and just walk right back out.
What?
Not acknowledge
Was
their
this
mistake,
not-
just walk right back out.
There's no... Okay.
I'm confused.
So
Did
when
we
we
go the
say
wrong way?
Was this...
So the right way just means like go the correct way, I guess, not the actual right
But
direction.
it said east, and Waverly told... As I'm like following back, but they said east, and Waverly said this was the east way.
We were also told to follow the right path at every chance.
And this was right. And there's no
Correct.
like magic-y
But I
trap
mean, no, it was
things.
clearly wrong. So I don't know.
There's no right from here, is there?
Did we like...
You were told to go the right path up until the ice lake.
Oh.
Yeah, and then east, and then this is east.
I'm gonna just start sniffing each one of the tunnel entrances to see which one is different, because I'm still in my hybrid form, and I'm just gonna embrace full blood at this moment.
Char, may I? Really
Yes.
quick? My detect magic lasts for 10 minutes. So if there's anything magic in this cave as we emerge, I would sense it as well.
Okay. What's the distance on it?
Let me check for you. Within 30 feet.
Okay. You're getting a light amount of it from the pool itself, from the ice itself, of transmutation.
Ooh, funky. I'll be like, hey, this lake is, like, not frozen by natural means. I look at Noxx and I'm like, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Perhaps we do want to break it?
What if the right way is like in the lake?
Ah.
I don't know if I want to be the first one to
Wait,
check,
but
but
east wouldn't be down, though.
Why don't we break it on the
True.
way back?
Okay.
Can I just do a check to see if I know which direction east is?
Sure. Roll survival.
All right. 20.
Yeah.
I said the DC was 17.
Wow.
I would go +2 for the next time someone else is doing another check, so you would still make it. You're confident that the second to the left is the east direction.
And I'm just sniffing at all of the doors. It's just fine.
Roll. What are you trying to do? Perceive? Survival?
Me? Yeah, I'm trying to see which one of these would, like, has anything different. Like,
Okay,
would
roll
smell-
perception.
Cool.
Which I think you do with advantage when you're sniffing in your hybrid
Yeah,
form.
is a shifty bub. 18 plus 2, dirty 20.
You catch a few different scents of various beasts and creatures, like urine. You know, they're definitely like animals using these caves.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will follow Florence as she does her thing.
What I'm gonna do is I'll cast guidance, and all this does is you feel like a tingle up your neck when you look at the right path, almost like just like a weird sense, because I want you to be the one to find the right path.
Thank you. So yeah, when I get to the second left tunnel door, that's when I'll feel the tingle down my back, and I'll be like, "Yep, sorry. East is this way."
All right.
It is easier from this direction.
Are we going to process of elimination this then?
I'm sure they're right.
All right.
Okay,
And don't
shit down
hear
there.
that
Let's
and just go down
Yeah,
the tunnel.
that's fair.
You continue pressing on, and as you follow this tunnel's path, you eventually come to one last fork in the tunnel of just two paths, one of which is collapsed. You know that this is where the oath must be said.
Okay.
Real quick, any magic going on around here?
Oh, that's right. Yes, for sure. Transmutation magic is heavily featured in the collapsed tunnel rubble.
We all remember the oath, correct? And I
Correct.
I stare at
We all both look.
Remember specific parts that I really like, and then I choose to black out some of the lines because I
There's this one that
disagree.
I found just like really confusing. That's just stuck in my head because I didn't get it, and I asked so many questions, and I still don't really understand it. But
well,
Can we just say this?
Yes, why don't I start us off? In danger, courage.
in dreams, candor.
In deceit, chaos.
Diversity, community.
and in death, certainty.
And I'm so sorry, but nothing happens.
The fuck? Wait, did we
What the
say it
fuck?
wrong? Okay, guys, we gotta do it again. Word perfect, okay?
We did.
I said nice in the middle, and I also think Florence said "and in death" instead of just "in death." So let's just try it again. Word perfect. Let's go, folks.
All right.
Shh, guys, focus.
Listen, the intent behind an oath is what really matters, not the
Yeah, maybe I should
understanding
add
of
too
it.
silly with the chaos thing. I'm sorry.
Okay,
We
just
took
say
it so that we all understood
foreign
what it.
textbook.
In danger, courage.
In dreams, candor.
In deceit, chaos.
Diversity, community.
In death, certainty.
Ta-da! Open sesame.
God.
Nothing happens.
What the fuck?
Let's just go old school with this. Hestia, can you punch it and I will shoot it?
Yeah, wait.
Um,
I'm just gonna... Because I feel like it's the rubble, though, right? It's magic.
We gotta like act out. Like, do we need to like? Does one of us need to die at the end of this
I don't
fucking
wanna
thing?
fall
Like, I'm very fucking
asleep.
confused. Like,
I
how
don't
literal are
even
they
know
taking
what
this?
candor means?
It's not the point. It's the belief in the oath. It's not the word to the letter.
I don't know how am I supposed to... No, okay, guys. I'm just gonna go. I'm just walking over to the rubble, and I'm just trying to walk through or touch stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
Char?
Sorry, what?
I was like, do I die? Like,
You're dead.
I want to walk over to the rubble and just, I don't know, try moving stuff, see if anything happens. It's magic.
Sure, yeah. As you begin touching the stone, it feels heavy, it feels rough. You're able to pick up and move various boulders, but your detect magic is still like heavily emanating from this area.
Are we forgetting something? I wasn't really listening to Melinda at the end there.
Group history check.
Say go team at the end? Like,
I'm a -1, so I'm so sorry to the team.
History.
23.
That
Okay.
was a nat 1 with a -1, so I rolled a 0.
Oh my god.
I got a 17 plus 1.
I got a 9.
I got a 7 plus 0.
Y'all, that was so bad.
Really good roll.
We are awesome.
Not smart.
Nobody paid attention at all to what this woman said.
Florence and Waverly carry, though.
Yeah. I would say that. Florence, you have got the highest score, so I DM'd you something.
You know, Melinda may have forgotten to mention something, but in speaking an oath, one must have full confidence that in saying the oath, they will be safe and protected by it. As such, I believe that we should probably turn off the lights. And I'll flicker out my dancing lights.
Hestia, power down.
In all my years, well, no, I guess that's fine. I feel like Hestia is not a fan of being in the dark, but
You would also, I would give Hestia that you would know when Florence has made a mistake and is trying to cover her ass by coming up with something smart and wise.
yeah, I feel like I have a little bit of sniffage, but I'll look at Florence and then go. Flame's gone.
All right.
Endanger courage.
Ender.
In deceit, chaos.
Diversity, community.
In death, certainty.
As the sound of your voices rings in the darkness, the energy of the collapsed tunnel before you shifts. Around the edge of the tunnel, the oath's words appear in beautiful arcane calligraphy, lighting the area. The rocks and rubble lose their opacity and become see-through, allowing passageway.
Well, shit. It worked.
Just takes a little faith. And I'll begin walking forward and like,
As you head inside the secret tunnel, along the cavern walls here are etchings of great deeds and past battles. Beautiful heroes decorate the hallway. Hundreds of guardians guide your path. A plus-sized dwarf with braided pigtails, screaming a war cry and wielding a battle axe. A shirtless elf with top surgery scars sits in their battle wheelchair with arcane powers exploding out of their outstretched palms. A thin dragonborn, no tail, notching an arrow in her bow. An anamorph-style depiction of a druid, wild shaping into their direwolf form to pull a sled of children to safety. A human woman with one arm wields a long sword battling a vampire. A halfling boy with a pan flute calls water elementals to assist with the droughts. It's beautiful and wondrous and you're reminded of the people counting on you to set things right. And we're gonna go on break. See you in a bit.
Damn.
Have you heard of PinUpCanada.com? This fantastic Vancouver local shop offers the best selection of pinup clothing right to your door. With inclusive sizes ranging from extra small to 6X, each item has been handpicked and carefully curated by owner and former pinup model Jen Kaboom. At PinUpCanada.com, you can find retro swing skirts, dick-shaped soap, vampy wiggle dresses, glorious purses, and more. Seriously, at least half of my wardrobe is from this amazing independently owned shop, which ships Canada and US wide. Don't delay. Follow them on Instagram at PinUpCanada and visit PinUpCanada.com to find the perfect retro outfit and risque homewares today.
We love Elderwood Academy's mission to make people happier with their gaming, and we love their customization options for their fantastic products. Elderwood Academy offers gaming-themed gear including spellbook dice trays, dice boxes and towers, and other enchanting RPG supplies. The Tiddies all received amazing hex chests to store our dice. These handcrafted hex chests are made of top-grade solid hardwoods and feature magnetic enclosures and a sculpted beehive interior to hold your dice in style. Shop today at elderwoodacademy.com. That's ELDERWOOD academy.com.
Hello, folks. It's Sara here to remind you that you can influence our games by supporting us on patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. It's only on Patreon that you can gain access to unique polls that control elements of both our Dungeons & Dragons show as well as our Vampire the Masquerade campaign. What spell scrolls await in a dungeon's treasure chest? Should the guest PC be kind or disgusted by the coterie? You decide. You can also create your own magic items to be featured in the games, and it's the best way to support the show. All of this and more can be found at patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. And remember, whenever we say tabletop tiddies, it's with double D's.
Hello, we are back. I hope that you took your meds, had some water, went pee, and are ready to get back in the action as the Forgotten Guardians have just found their secret tunnel. Walking through a beautiful hallway, you were adorned with beautiful etchings of great deeds, past battles, and all of your heroic guardians long gone. You're reminded of the people counting on you to set things right. And I felt bad because I also sort of cut folks off. Is there anything that you had wanted to say as you were in this tunnel?
As Waverly passes the Animorphs one, like, they don't even look at it. They just point to it, look over at Noxx and Acacius, no, and then keep moving.
Alright, okay.
The one that looked like they were pulling the sled.
Oh, I wasn't asking you to do that.
No. And they just keep walking.
Florence is just silent. I feel like she knows all of these people.
Mm.
I think Noxx is abnormally quiet in this moment as he just kind of looks and reflects.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then at this point, I would like a group perception check, just so I can see who gets highest to give this info to.
Me. Nope.
Natural 20,
Me, man.
baby.
Hang on, I'm still shifted. I can beat it.
I got a 5.
Me, Kelly, closed my eyes at this moment, so it fits that I rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
I did not beat a natural 20, but I got 18 plus what the frick? I forgot what my number was. 2. Never mind. Dirty 20. Darn it!
I got 12.
All right, Noxx. That 20 it is. I have DM'd you.
Rude.
Yeah.
The
Hey guys,
up.
Quiet.
there's
Reverence for once, please.
okay. Well, we'll have some reverence about the sludge and drag marks over here, and this giant hole in the goddamn wall.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, that's a new feature indeed.
I point to 30 feet, like, ahead in the tunnel, where the artwork is, like, all fucked up, and there's a huge hole in the wall, and there's, like, goop.
Does it look like a familiar hole in
Is it
goop?
the same kind? Is it the same goop, Shar? Is it the same goop?
It is the same goop.
Oh,
Does Rudolph light up?
No. Rudolph
Okay.
does not light up.
and I
As
feel
was...
like wait, I got really quick. If final 10 minutes before it fades out, can I do last detect magic?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like almost. I feel like taking more than this last one feels a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would definitely feel like there's along the artwork, like the paint that was used and the engraving tools that were used were definitely magical. Not in some like trapped way, but there's just like an arcane reverence here. No other sources of magic.
Cool.
I'll start telling what tales are depicted in the pictures to continue my counter charm,
Nice.
but quietly.
I think we should keep on ahead, but maybe a little bit quietly. Quieter than we were before.
Yeah, I Acacius, like, not again, please.
Okay. I will not say a word. And he does the little like thing where you pull the zipper across mouth, twists it, and throws away the key.
All right, let's have a group stealth check.
Just know that I want to, team. I want to, and I hope all the best for you all.
You're welcome, I should say. You can always take the time it takes to take off your armor if you want to.
No, hell no.
No.
Okay.
This is real. This is me.
I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Acacius, immediately after throwing in the key, regrets it and looks back longingly at where he tossed this imaginary key. And rolling a 4 is like, I mean, it was just. I mean. I'll be quiet, okay? I don't need to make noise all the time.
I know what spell I'm getting tomorrow night.
That's fair.
With
The
with my 21, I'm just gonna, every time Acacius opens his mouth, I'm just.
I got a 16.
I got a 7, which is, admirable. Admirable.
Ching, ching,
Said this was a group check.
I got a dirty 20.
All right, it's not terrible, but it's not really good either. You continue walking, trying to be as quiet as possible as you continue heading through, and you can see that the hole that Noxx pointed out to you all is quite large. It seems like something burst through another tunnel of one of the 4. Something has gotten into this area, bypassing the magical charm that was hiding the entrance to this guardian's hideout. And you see the sludge marks on the floor as if something's been dragged through this area while you're walking.
Can I sniff out where it went?
Sure.
Follow its scent to see where it went in the tunnel?
Yeah.
Cool.
Question, before you roll, is it light enough that we can see from like the runes and stuff?
The paintings themselves are like lit with this arcane energy. So I would say that there's like a dim light in this tunnel.
All right, then I will give guidance to Waverly. So you get a D4.
Okay. That is a 19, 21, D4, 23 total.
All right, you using your sniffer are well, one, you're certain that this sludge on the floor is from the troll that you encountered earlier. And you also can track that there are other creatures not too far ahead in this area of the cavern.
Cool. I'm going to I'm going to do the military signaling to everybody, but like with Rudolph, so they can actually like see the signals in the dark, and basically sign out to you. Big enemy, smaller, multiple enemies up like around the corner. Whatever that looks like in military sign with a bow. So,
Yeah. And sorry, you were specifically you wanted to smell, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I don't recognize the scent of the other two, or is the troll like masking that?
I would say that you can tell that there are multiple creatures, but you can't tell. You don't see. It's not a familiar smell in terms of like you know exactly what creature it is that you've
Copy that.
encountered before.
Cool. I will sign out acid troll.
Can you give me just like your interpretation of what that looks like? Just give me one visual. Come on, Gasper, come on. Give us acid troll inside.
Acid troll in sign language?
Yeah.
Not using letters.
Yo, boo. That's pretty good.
I know sign language. Come at me.
For me, it would be like.
Wait, you wanted the military sign language. Hang on.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I got it. It's perfect.
And as this is happening, it's not clear who, but someone triggers something in this tunnel, and a bag of shattered glass and rock held in a net falls to the ground, making like a sound.
Oh my god. Shit.
It wasn't me this time.
I'm gonna knock an arrow and aim it at the thing in front of us, because it doesn't really matter who it was. They heard us now.
I'll also note that a lot of these safe homes have security measures. Just go on. I'm still trying to keep you not frightened.
Did I get the vibe, Char, that this was a like an attack booby trap, or that it was a sound booby trap?
I think you're experienced enough in terms of your adventuring that you would get the feeling that this is like a crude sound trap.
Okay. Does it look the same age as everything else?
It doesn't fit the vibe of the Guardians.
Okay. Guys, that did not look like us, right? That doesn't look like us. They did the freaking fancy rock thing with the glowy letters. This is a burlap sack with glass in it.
Yeah, that just means
That means somebody's in
arm
here.
up.
Yeah. Shit. Takes out my saber. And so I'll just make it appear in my hand all cool.
Just the lightest
Gotta get
clicking.
used to just having it show up. I keep reaching for it. I'm like, I don't have to do that anymore.
Just the lightest clicking of the hammer on the gun.
And you see that further down, there's a few different, a few ledges of rock, almost acting like stairs, that start to curve off to the right.
Always go right.
I was in the cave.
Oh, are there any other ways down, or is it just these stairs?
There's the hole that something came busting in through, but this seems to be the main area down into the cache that you were looking for, or the hideout, I should say.
Can I check the stairs for any more traps?
Yes, you may. Go ahead and roll perception.
Guidance.
What does that give me?
D4.
Plus D4.
That's an 8. It's still really shitty.
Oh. I will say it's quite dark down this area. This is past the arcane paintings that you were previously walking by. So to get a better sense of what's up ahead, you might need to use a light source of some. Oh, you have dark vision.
I have dark vision, so I feel like I just rolled shitty.
But you do have dark vision, so you can make the check with advantage.
Oh. Okay. That's a 15.
So you can definitely see that at the base of this rock, the stairs themselves seem to be clear. At the base of the rock ledges, there's a crude, rickety bridge that's sort of like curving over this chasm that's about 20 feet across.
So, stairs are chill. There's a really fucked up bridge over there. So, just be careful. Don't fall.
Listen,
It's probably really rickety. Looks like shit. They didn't put a lot of effort into it, so.
I have one more dimension door in me.
No.
But I don't want to use it.
No.
So are we, did it look stable enough that perhaps an
Like if we all
armored
went one
individual could crawl across it?
Did it look at? I don't think. From the way you described that, Sara, I feel like it was like really, really rough.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I wouldn't say.
I haven't put my weight on it yet, so I don't know exactly, but it looks like it's fucking clinging to life.
I can provide cover from the stairs, whoever.
Oh, wait, how long is it? How long is the bridge? Sorry, I'm sure you said 20
20 feet across.
Ooh. I don't know. Would something like Misty Step cover that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, Hestia's on board with the bridge. Otherwise, with the bridge and the pool, it's all too much. But that's right, 20 feet, we can manage that.
Cool.
You can door dimension somebody else as much as I appreciate the travels. One is good for one day.
understand.
Right.
I think I'll try to walk to preserve my power, and being one of the lighter individuals of the group, perhaps I'll go first.
All right.
I'm gonna watch Florence's back from like not the top of the stairs, but the highest point on the stairs where I can see. Well, I'll get a good look out over the bridge.
Okay. Florence, as you approach this bridge, are you using anything to light your way?
I probably should, shouldn't I?
Would you like a torch?
I'm all right, and I'll summon the dancing lights again.
They appear before you, and the area is once again encapsulated in this glowing light blue aura. And you can see that beneath this bridge, as you're preparing to cross, there are large wooden pikes into the floor. These are all made with quite a crude craftsmanship, and many of them have dried blood on them. It seems like something has been in here for quite some time.
All right.
if you're
Well-
scared if you fall, just do the magic thing.
I think I will have enough help on my side. All right. Well, if my family will provide me with anything, and I will just confidently walk across.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
I will. Here's the thing. It's an average roll, so I don't know if I should do this.
How far is the
Scary
drop?
bitch scary.
I'll use my family luck to re-roll this, if that's okay.
Okay, sure.
Better or worse? Better
Worse.
or worse?
So the
You
better
get to
one
choose?
is a 13.
All right. As you make your way across this bridge, you're wearing heels, right?
Mm-hmm. They're like riding heels. So they're-
Yeah, a chonky heel slips into one of the like spaces between these wooden boards, but you don't fall, and you're able to get it back out and make your way across the bridge.
That
You're
gives me
also
anxiety.
faced.
I'm sorry.
Once you make your way across this bridge, you're also faced with a very narrow part of the tunnel that has these same pikes sticking out of the walls now. So you'd have to squeeze your way through them to get into the next chamber. But you're safely across.
I'll send in my dancing lights while I wait for the rest of the group.
Nice. I will
Sending your
do-
dancing lights further or leaving them by the bridge?
Yep. I'll send 3 of them forward.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
How many do you have? 3?
4 of them.
I'm sorry, just to be clear, further like past the horizontal. Okay. yeah.
Into the cave further because
All
I'm
right.
curious and
Curiosity didn't kill anybody. It's fine.
not in my
all
family
right.
at least.
Yeah.
Does this bridge look like it's just... I'll get clarification before I do anything. Does it look just poorly made, or is it damaged?
I'm gonna say pretty poorly made, and by pretty poorly, like pretty poorly.
Okay, so it's like mending wouldn't do anything to help us here, basically. It's not...
Not really. Yeah.
Okay. That was my main question. I mean, if any... I can
Go
go.
first. I'll go after you go. I'll go
Sure.
if you go. Okay.
Okay, well, don't go at the same time as me.
No, I'm not gonna go at the same time as you. It's obviously not okay.
Okay.
I got your back.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and do this.
All right.
I don't think I have anything that'll help me get out of this situation, so I'm just gonna go, and then if things go shitty, I can try to jump far enough to get off this bridge, I guess.
Roll a d20.
I got you.
That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Woohoo! You begin to make your way across, and luck is not on your side, Noxx. As you slip, please make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can catch yourself on this bridge.
All right.
How
How-
far across is he?
how far
10
did I
feet
get?
across.
Okay,
Damn
I
it.
don't get far at all.
Theoretically, within my
imagine
aura of protection, which is 10 feet, and I'm standing at the edge waiting to go as previously stated.
Cool.
So technically, Noxx might get a +3 to this roll.
Sure. I'll
Isn't
say
that just
sure.
saving throws?
This is a dex save.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right,
Dex save. It's a dex save.
I'll allow it.
So what? Sorry, plus what?
3.
Okay. That's an 18 on the saving throw.
Okay. So you do manage to catch yourself, but I will say that as you fell, your foot gets pierced by one of these pikes. So you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage, but you do manage to save yourself as you crawl back up onto the bridge.
Okay, don't do
You
that.
okay?
Just don't do it. I didn't even think I did anything weird, but this part in particular, just don't step on it. It sucks and is really not secured. Yeah, just avoid it at all costs, because now I have a foot that's stabbed. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
And you limp across the rest of the way to the other side with Florence. Both Florence and Noxx, please make a perception check.
Cool. What's going on in this weird the hallway?
9.
Wait, is that a 17? Yeah, it is. Okay, 17 plus 3? 20. Dirty 20.
Noxx, you are able to hear something coming from further within the cavern where Florence has put her glowing light orbs.
What's it sound
You
like?
hear a deep, guttural snoring?
Ooh. Someone taking a goddamn nap in there?
Huh? Sorry, I'm just paying attention to our friends trying to cross this tavern.
Yeah.
Cavern?
I wish it was a tavern.
I'm coming for you, Noxx. I'm gonna make a running.
Don't step on that one spot.
I won't. I'm gonna make a
Before you jump, if you're gonna jump, I will say that there's no more space along the other side of this bridge unless Florence and Noxx are gonna make their way through the pikes.
I mean, I can go. You can probably save people if they fall. I can't help them.
Well, don't sell yourself short. Well, I'm like scooting away from you towards
as Noxx is as Acacius is like revving up to get this leap in.
I left some lights for you.
Oh, kind. I'm gonna just kind of wish me luck, and I'm just gonna go in. Yay, more spiky things to stab me. I love this.
I'm gonna
Go.
Sorry, I'm Waves is still sitting on the top of the stairs with their arm like
Yep.
locked in position. I'm gonna move it to try and protect Noxx as much as I can see him.
You gonna stab the pikes? Like you gonna? What are you gonna do?
I'm covering you, okay? I'm doing my best.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check as you're gonna try and avoid these pikes as you squeeze your way through.
Okay. Okay, that is a 15.
You're able to make your way through these just fine. And you get across this area. It's only about 15 feet or so of a narrow tunnel of pikes here. And you're just hitting the edge of the last light globule in the air. But you can see the opening of the rest of this cavern. And while you're there, make one last perception check for me before we go back to Acacius.
That's another dirty 20.
Okay.
Bless
We
those
see,
dice
we
before
see
go.
all, but apparently we cannot cross a bridge.
Which means that you notice two things. You hear the snoring much louder now, and you also see the corpse of the venom troll lying on the floor, one of its arms missing.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Cool.
I'm coming.
Florence. Hey, Florence.
Yes.
Are they there yet?
No. I think
Yay.
Acacius is going to attempt to jump.
Okay, well the
Makes sense.
dead ogre's in here, and it's still dead, but it wasn't here before.
Stellar.
Yay!
What? Acacius, you would like to leap.
I use my mirthful leaps to add a d8. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no!
What is? Oh no, I missed it.
So I rolled a 1 on my d8, and long jumps are equal to your strength score, which is 18. So I jump 19 feet into this 20-foot bridge.
Oh my.
Telekinetic pole.
Whoosh!
Nice.
5 feet towards me as just spirits grab you and pull you back.
Whoa!
That's awesome. That's so
Whoosh! You make it.
Thanks.
Cross.
I thought I had it. I
That was
did
all
not
you?
have it. Was it all me?
Yeah.
I saw ghosts.
I see ghosts all the time.
Okay.
Noxx, you good in there, bud?
Quiet. Big oof.
I turned back around. We gotta be quiet.
God.
Did anyone
Which
shoot
means that
Don't shoot 'em.
Hestia,
Mine.
I have you as at the top of the steps.
Yeah.
Waverly, you're like halfway down the steps with your arrow drawn, and there's currently no more space across the bridge. Someone will have to cross through the pikes.
Good to go.
All right, dexterity check.
Ooh, dexterity saving throw.
Not a saving throw, a check.
Never mind. Don't look at that roll.
Different song.
14.
You barely make it through. You get a few little cuts, but not enough to deal any damage as you make your way next to Noxx.
Be quiet. Waverly, would you like to go last, or would you like to go next?
Got you covered. Just go on.
All right. You have means to get across easily.
I weigh
Safely?
less than you, so you
Mm.
can make it. I can make it.
All right. Sure. And with that, I cast Misty Step to get across the bridge because this heavy ass is not gonna make it for sure.
All right.
How frightening is your teleport?
You know, I feel like it's kind of funny because I forgot that I took Misty Step, and I was like, how? This must be the only time that Hestia feels graceful or like light in any
Oh.
way.
Nice.
And yeah, it's the only time where maybe you don't hear clank, 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 clank.
Just hear a landing. Just clank.
Yeah.
And you're across, but I need a dex check if you're gonna make your way through these horizontal spikes.
I will give Florence a look and then say, yeah, I'll just be just you've got our last friend, I'm assuming.
Yes. Although I doubt they'll need help.
True. Well, I can't do anything, so spikes it is for me. I can't wait to be impaled. And with that, I roll an 18.
Oh! Your armor just is very protective of you as you make your way through the pikes.
Right,
You're fine.
There's no way I'm small enough. I just feel like I kind of walk through.
You break a bit of them, yeah.
Ooh, does that make it
Dragging
easier?
across.
Yeah, I just file them down for my two friends behind me.
Which means that it's either Florence heading through the pikes or Waverly coming across that bridge.
I'll wait and prepare the spirits just in case, on the off chance Waverly needs it.
All right.
Great, love that. I'm gonna put my arrow back, shake out my arm because I was holding that for a good minute.
Yes.
My arm feels dead as I like look across this thing, and I don't know. I try and cross it without pulling a Noxx.
All right, roll a d20.
Yay, I love that this is my legacy.
Yeah.
D20. Where we at? Okay, that's. Oh, I'm not adding anything. So
Nope.
that is a 16.
All right. You're able to cross this rickety bridge and make it on to the other side.
And I see just Hestia cracking the pikes as she's going through. I'm like,
And it's now at a point where the three of you that have made your way through the pikes might need to press a bit further to leave some space for those coming up the rear end here.
Let's go.
I do so, and I keep an eye out for any extra, like, MacGyver traps there might be.
Sure, yeah.
I
Roll
will
perception, Hestia.
What do I perceive? That's a 15 on Hestia.
Okay. As you're across these pikes, you don't see any more traps in the area, but something else does catch your ear. The sound of another creature is inside this cavern. There's the snoring and there's the tearing of flesh as you see an arm rip out the other arm of this venom troll. You see a flash of purple arcane light that glows and disappears. And the snoring continues.
I'll put an arm up to hold. I will make the gestures that we make before, and it will look something like. And that's all you get. That's the
I just
knowledge you
thumbs
get.
up, and I'm like,
I look at Waverly and I say, I think she's saying that the kids have this, and we could probably stay here.
Yeah.
I turn back to Florence. I'm like, help.
All right.
Or,
I'm
why
going
is it? It's always Noxx with the two loudest people too. I don't know how you always end up with us. Noxx is
With the like.
yeah.
Does,
Yeah.
Does it look like we'll be coming back this way?
I don't know.
You haven't seen any other exits. So far you would assume that you're going to be leaving the way you came.
All right, I'm going to take off my coat and grab my deck case and put it in my pants pockets, and I'm going to hang my coat on one of the spikes
So it doesn't get all scratched up.
so it doesn't get all scratched up.
All right.
I have mending. If that changes, okay, it's fine.
And I will, yes, but not as good as Steve. And I'm
No,
going
it's
to
not. but
slink
something.
through the spikes.
Dex check.
Ugh. Ooh, 17.
You're able to make your way through.
Barely have to move. All the pointy bits are spiked or broken.
I'll say that everyone who crosses the spikes is now able to hear everything that I've described so far.
Well, I hate this. I'm going back.
No, because
fair
Waverly's gonna be it, like go in after Florence, and as Florence like turns around and go back, I was like, that way. That way.
All right. Go for it, Waverly. Roll a dex check.
Yeah, I got 14 plus whatever my stuff is, plus 2, 16.
You're able to make your way
Whew,
through
that would've been
uninjured.
embarrassing.
Which means that you're all past the immediate defenses that have been crudely set up in this area. In the light that Florence has above you, you can see various things that are quite familiar to you. Tables and chairs that had been set up how you usually store them before use for mess hall, etc. A few racks of weapons are here, but there are also other things that fill the space that are not familiar. Hides of animal skins, a smoke pit with raw meat on its spit turning, and these sounds and smells that are very crude, and you can all see the body of the troll that is being mangled before you as well.
We see the creature, or just we saw the magic when its arm was ripped off?
You cannot see what is pulling the arms off of this dead corpse, other than let's have a perception check to see what you saw of the arm that was reaching forward.
How do you just Acacius?
Everyone that was there for this part. So that would be Hestia, Noxx, and Acacius.
I got a 14.
I got a 14.
I got a 15.
Okay. So all of you pretty similar. You didn't see much, but I think you would notice that the arm that reached forward had something else branching off from its forearm. You couldn't tell what from this distance and with this light.
And about how far away is it?
About 30 feet away, the corpse of this venom troll lies on the edge of like a ramp up of stone.
And do we still hear the snoring, right?
Yep.
Okay. So like maybe this was
Do we-
they're taking a snooze.
Do we think this is like a dude? Like just a
That
person?
arm. He's got like a thing on his arm.
Yeah, but like
You don't know if it's like another arm
I
or
don't
like
know.
some cool armor or something.
It's big, I would say. You would also get that it was a big arm.
I mean, like I don't. Maybe it's just a big pal.
Do you
Oh,
find
and-
out?
You said that there was like some kind of like purple magic, right?
Mm-hmm. A
What I know-
flash of light.
Would I know what kind of magic it is?
If you have anything that is detect magic-y.
Yeah, well, I could just cast Detect Magic or Divine Sense, but let's see. Yeah, why not? I'll cast Detect Magic. Yeah.
Sure. So as you have detect magic up in this area, every time this arcane energy emanates from this area, you're seeing, you're getting notified that it is a transmutation glow again. Different than that of the lake, but something is being transformed in the area of just further off the curve.
It doesn't say if it's like good or evil guy.
I would say you could connect the dots from the rest of the area.
nah, you never know. You don't want to assume, you know?
If it's 10, all right. I'm gonna sidle up to Acacius real quick, and I'm going to pull out the card that I drew earlier.
Oh.
And I'm going to whisper, and sort of in the same tone that I was telling the counter charm. I'm going to say, Acacius, have I ever told you the story of Adraste? They were a family member of mine. They were quite possibly the only pleasant chance to be around. You remind me of them. They always refuse to take on the cold demeanor that our family members tend to adopt. Because of this, or perhaps due to other elements, they were exceedingly lucky in love. I would wager they never spent a day alone in their life. It was just such a delight to be around them. And of course, this sparked a lot of jealousy amongst those who spent time with them. Their last day alive was spent with those closest to their heart. Which is my tale from beyond. And you're going to get 10 temp HP.
Ooh.
The tale of the beloved friends.
Acacius doesn't know how to take this. Because you said that this person was super pleasant and was like always super lucky in love, but also that everyone who was around them was really jealous. And Acacius is like, does Florence like not like me? And they just look at you like, thank you. But should we like go? I mean, like you're smart. Should we go over to this creature and just be like, hey, welcome to our home. We're the Forgotten Guardians. This is our place. We see that you've kept it in swell condition by decorating.
Is that what you think we should do?
I'm asking you.
I'm happy to oblige if that's what you wish.
But I'm asking you. We're a team. I'm not the leader of the team.
I mean, I could just go sneak ahead and see what it is,
Yeah, do you
and
want
then
to just
come
do
back
that? And then we can go and
then we can decide if I
you
get
yeah.
If
We
I
are
get
a
fucked up,
team.
you're gonna know.
I
What if
think
we-
if you go and then be like, hey, welcome, if you get found. But if not, come back.
What if we combine both tactics?
Yeah.
I can distract and Noxx can sneak up behind.
But if we're distracting, are we distracting by being like, hey, welcome? Or are we distracting by just like throwing a rock?
The
I'm not throwing a
former.
rock.
Fuck.
Hestia is 5 seconds away from fireballing.
Like, Waverly is stuck behind Hestia. It's like, y'all do something.
I'll
Alright,
give
you can distract if you want. I'm gonna try to sneak around behind and like see what's going on back there.
I'll give the military hand signal of Noxx go around, and the 3 people here prepare an action to fire in case this thing attack when I talk. And I'll just confidently stride forward as if Noxx is flanking around.
Yeah, Noxx knows that 20-foot radius is fireball. That's all I'll
Hold 20 feet diameter, sneak around to the back of this little corner and see if I can see anything and see what they're doing. Maybe I can get a little bit of a motivation. You know, just what are we dealing with? Is really just all I want to know.
Okay.
As I confidently walk forward, I'm going to cast Friends on myself.
Whoosh.
Pretty cool.
All right.
I get a little bit closer as well. No, I actually don't move, but I ready fireball.
I'll follow instructions and stay with the.
Because I don't want to move, because I'm loud.
Oh wait, my lights would dissipate if I did that. And there's no other light source in here, right? You said there was arcane, like purple, right?
Flashing, yeah.
Okay, then never mind.
Every time something is torn from the creature, there's a flash of light.
I'll
Listen,
keep
I
my
can
lights
do.
up. I'll keep my
Okay,
lights
If you
up then.
if you want less, I can control flames. A little baby
okay.
light.
I was gonna. I could shoot an arrow as you make your grand entrance, just to really get everyone's attention.
I just want to see if we
Oh,
can
no.
negotiate with this
Yeah,
thing. I liked
that's-
Acacius'
No,
suggestion.
Since I'm behind Hestia, it'd be like a arcing, just a fire arrow, literally to put in some light in the room. It's not an attack. It's just literally.
Take it as an
I just-
attack.
That might
I'm
be
sorry.
off.
I just need to be clear about something.
Yes.
Florence and Noxx are going at the same time and doing this at the same time.
I'll give Noxx a bit of leeway to get around back, and I'm gonna go just straight forward, confident that I'm about ready to talk.
Okay.
As everyone else is hopefully prepared behind me.
Prepared fireball.
Eh?
No, I've got an arrow ready. So
It's gonna
let's
be
go.
like a run and cast.
Noxx, please roll a stealth check. You may do so with advantage.
I already get advantage because I have Waverly's boots.
Hey.
Don't say I never gave you nothing.
True.
20! That's a dirty 20.
All
I'm
right.
like rolling so many dirty 20s today. it's
Dirty 20
ridiculous.
queen.
Straight
I'm
up.
gonna give you. You rolled pretty high, and you did say that you were gonna give Noxx a bit of leeway time. So, I'm gonna. I don't know if I should just DM it to Rachel what it is, or what do I want to do? I want to say it out loud.
Do you want them to know, or do you want
I'm
just
fully
me
excited to not know
Or
what I'm talking to.
Do you
Like,
want
yeah.
Rachel to give us the hand signals of your
Oh,
Do it. Do it.
Yes,
I started
do
this and I
it.
immediately
Do
regret it.
Oh my gosh.
the hand signal episode?
Okay. Oh my god. In this case, we're gonna do
great.
this for real. And everyone's
same
gonna take
time?
off their headphones.
Okay.
And they have to rely on what Rachel is gonna mime.
Do I have to mime it at
because-
the same time as you
Wait.
describing it so that they can watch the screen and me be like,
I also just quickly want to remind us that we are planning on uploading just the audio of this. So if someone, when our headphones are off, wants to describe,
Well, they'll still hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're gonna.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Okay. Noxx,
scared.
you creep across various areas of the sorry, I'm hesitating because this is high pressure of the armor that's been hanged up for you, and you peek around the corner. You see something quite large, larger than the venom troll that you saw before. It has multiple limbs. Every time there's a flash of purple light, it is grafting parts of bodies on the floor onto itself. There are multiple mouths, a face on its side that is continuing to emote as more things are happening. And it seems very evil in nature. And it is also troll-like. Further in the room, there is a sleeping troll with 5 arms.
Oh, one sleeping.
That's it.
Can we come back?
You just see.
Yeah, give us that run through again.
You just see Noxx just like flailing, like trying to describe like many limbs across.
I heard
got it.
what I got was 2 beefy men. One of them has a trachea.
Yeah,
I got
I saw titties. I saw big titties.
Yeah, just 2 big people. One of them has a trachea.
one of them has a trachea, and one of them's sleeping.
Yeah.
One of them's definitely sleeping.
bulbous with a
Multiple
hump.
heads, maybe? I don't
Some
know.
sort of ER.
I got
Very
2 chunky
big.
boys with a lot of limbs sleeping.
Big. Maybe he took the arm and is making more arms. I don't want to assume their gender. It wants all the arms.
Boys are with an eye.
But anyways, Noxx is just like sees this and is just like wildly, frantically trying to mime what he sees, and then is going to like kind of back away and is like pointing at Hestia, being like,
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
And that's where we're going to pause.
It's like, you got the green light, baby. Let's blow this shit up.
We will see
understood
you
that.
next episode where we will have a battle map for this encounter and see how it goes.
I don't know if we'll need one.
Oh.
2 beefy boys,
my
one of them with a
gosh.
trachea.
Hey
God,
everybody,
that's amazing.
we just want to take this moment before we sign off for the night to thank you so much for watching, and we really appreciate it. We literally couldn't do this without you. We literally would just be playing a home game by ourselves without you watching, and it's really cool that you actually want to watch us do this, so thanks. If you liked it so much and you want to show your support, the best way to do so is by heading on over to patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. When you become a patron, you will get a bunch of cool behind-the-scenes stuff. You get our bonus talkback after show, which we'll be recording right after this. You get a bunch of bonus one-shots and mini-series. A lot more things will be going up there this year. So be sure to check that out and support us if you can. We also have a merch store. If you saw this episode today and were like, damn, that one moment in that episode, that's going to be a t-shirt, baby. That's going to be something. And you want to buy it, then you can go buy it at, I just had literally a moment of blank brain.
It's on our website.
Yeah, it's a threadless, tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. It came back. Yay. My one brain cell just decided to take a walk there for a second. Tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. You can definitely go there and buy all of the things, and then when people on the street are like, yo, what's that? You can be like, hey, it's Tabletop Tiddies. You should check it out.
I support titties.
Yeah. That's awesome. You should do it. And we just want to make sure you're following us on social media as well, because we'll post all of our stuff and what we're doing up there, so you are aware of what we are doing. So that is at Tabletop Tiddies. And if you tweet or just do anything on social media with the hashtag TTTiddies, we might name an NPC after you. And who knows? Maybe this giant thing we're about to fight is named after a person. I don't know. We might be murder hoboing somebody else.
It is now.
You can find all of this information on our website at tabletoptiddies.com. And remember, when we say titties, it is with double D's.
See you next
See ya.
time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.